hooded than this. I got rich and I'm still in a hooligan clique. You be rapping about I'm moving the bricks. Talk about now we're doing it, prick. You in the face, you gon' be suing me quick. If I catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back gate yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do? When you show up on the scene, 1 2 drew on you and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show them this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna beat ya?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Commonwealth of Massachusetts and Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, where the keeper of the light sounds the fog bell to signal it's time for football. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Denver Broncos and the New England Patriots. On the Denver sideline, you get a look at their head coach. His guys have won 2 straight since falling in Week 1. On the other side, the head coach of the Patriots. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. I'm Mike Tirico, and this is Spencer Schrader to get things rolling. Off we go here in the rain at Gillette Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They'll be led out by the quarterback now in his 4th NFL campaign.
In last week's game, the opponent just really neutralized him and, frankly, this entire passing game. Nobody was open. When they were, he missed some throws. Offensive line had some protection issues. It just overall was a poor performance. So they understand if they're going to come into today's game and have some success, they've got to find a way to get some explosive production and some efficiency out of this passing game.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
At the 41-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
At the 38-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's third and
now they'll set up to throw. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete work. Great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. Here comes the Denver offense set to take over for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, and they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, this going to be a tough group to match up.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Here's 3rd and 2.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. Looking up through the raindrops. No issue there, though. Fair catch, called for, and taken successfully. The Patriots offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. This one is caught by Robinson. And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
44-yard line. 4 yards on the
Slot man in motion right. Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
35-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now the former Buckeye is Travion Henderson. And he'll make his way forward. A gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll go with the sneak. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 4. Now here's a keeper on the zone read. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line.
That's another Patriots 1st down.
Henderson will take this one in. Touchdown, Patriots. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to see what they can do on their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. And he'll be out of bounds here, and it's only a gain of a yard.
At the 29-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That one knocked away, and it's incomplete. Good down and 9.
Leo Chenal there on the cover.
Back to throw. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion.
It's a gain of 23 yards.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd
It's a
down.
gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Patriots.
On the toss, they'll run. He'll take this for a couple, but the official signal. He has enough. 1st down.
1st down. A pickup of 2 yards. And the Broncos.
Now, faking the give. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
Broncos 1st down. 24-yard gain on the play. 1st down.
Going back in the backfield. We'll get the carry here. and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll look to throw. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the second quarter as they are facing a tough 3rd and 11. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Broncos. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Broncos will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Robinson. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Pates offense make their way out to take over once more. So we've seen from the start of the season the change in the kickoff rule, the ball coming out to the 35 instead of the 30. Greg, as you talk to folks around the league, there's been a little bit of a change philosophically in how to approach even when you kick a field goal in the NFL.
Yeah, and I think so much of the initial conversation is how does the kickoff team handle it? Do you pooch it? Do you kick it out the back of the end zone? And I think there's going to be a wide array of approach. But maybe the part that doesn't get talked about enough, Mike, is how the new kickoff rule actually changes how you play the game offensively. So think if you had the ball inside the 5-yard line, it's 4th and goal from the 3. In the old days, right, the days that we all remember where a touchback following a score, in this case a field goal try, you would kick the ball out of the back of the end zone, hopefully, and it would be a touchback, and you would lose 17 yards. Instead of a failed 4th down from the 3, your opponent getting the ball at the 3-yard line, they would now get it 17 yards deeper at the 20, and you would get 3 points as a result.
Got it.
Now, all of a sudden, if you do settle for that field goal, the chances of my opponent now possessing the ball following the kickoff outside of the 30, I lose significant field position. So the idea is I'm going to go for more touchdowns inside the 5. I'm going to go for more 4th and goal situations because even if I fail, I would much rather defend my opponent when they're inside their own 5-yard line than outside of their own 30-yard line because the difference in 3 points over the course is not worth the field position.
And the play callers in the NFL are a lot like the people who play video games. Let's go for it on 4th down. We're seeing it more, and it adds to the excitement of the NFL in 2025.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. High-headed defenders draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Here's Tory Taylor now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. The Patriots offense ready to get back at it. They'll work in a tie game here in the 2nd quarter and get started with 1st and 10. Here's a zone read to start the drive. The defense not biting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Taken down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. great job down there to hold them to a short return. The Broncos offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. They'll stick with him again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down.
They'll stay on the ground. There he goes again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another 1st down. Now this time, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. From the 21, here's 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a toss as they look to run, and a good tackle out wide will hold them to a gain of just 3.
He was brought down by Kevin Winstead. A gain of 4, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, there's movement up front. That's going to make this 3rd down a lot tougher. So from 3rd and 2, back them up to 3rd and 7. Still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Here's the 1st carry for Tank Bigsby. And he'll fight forward for a couple of yards, but a flag is down, and the linemen are already walking back. Complete to Neighbors.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of the receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Now the Patriots going to use their 1st timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Broncos will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Anytime you find yourself kicking in these elements, Mike, you just can't take anything for granted, especially when it comes to your plant foot, your balance, your control, your footing. It's so important, and give credit. He does a great job here, able to put that one through.
So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. And that one incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Taking the deep shot here with Robinson. He's got it! 2 minutes to play in the 1st half of a 3-point game. We're back to Foxborough after this. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. He's going to keep this, looking to do it on his own. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline. Here's a 2nd and 6. 4
yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now give on the ground. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's in. What a try. Touchdown, New England. No problem there. Patriots are on top. It's 14-10. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Left side in the hands of Neighbors. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
A throw right side is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Quick throw taken in. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. New England going to take their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. 2nd and 5. Now they'll run. It's a counter. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken
3rd down. They need 5.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Field goal. A 30.
Is good. He knocks it through. So, halftime straight ahead. And we go down to Scott Hansen, who has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. This the first...
And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin. This will be returned from the 6. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
We'll try the zone read on 1st and 10. And he'll gain yardage and able to get down at the end of the play.
Now 2nd and 6 at the 47-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Here now, 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
They'll look to set up the screen here. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 11. Good for a Denver 1st down.
1st down, Denver.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
handoff here. Up the middle. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. He'll take a shot here, back to the end zone. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. The crowd does not agree with that call. Boos ring out. Doesn't matter. I'm not going to change it. It's a first down. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Another shot from the one on second and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Denver. The extra point, up and good. The Broncos will come back to tie things at 17. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
At the 34-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll take this one forward for about 3. And that's a first down.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ooh. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9. At the 40.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. The throw here is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. 16 yards, pick up on that one. Good for a Patriots first down.
6-yard line.
Williams in motion. To the ground, a first down run. Gonna try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 27-yard line.
After Robinson, he's got it. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll try to run for it with Henderson. He is down at the 14, but will have the first down.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Patriots
In motion, it's Robinson.
1st and 10.
On first down, they go back to Henderson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
He was taken down at the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, here's a... Oh, the ball's out! The Broncos say they have it, and yes, they do! Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field, but then fumbled down here in the red zone, and the defense comes up with a turnover.
And he anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down. A throw on the move is caught, and they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. We'll bring up fourth down. Now fair catch, signal for, and made here at about the 43-yard line.
At their own 44-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch is made. That is Williams. Down the right sideline. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Patriots. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play. He's running the catch.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this third quarter of play. So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And he's going to have a first down. Tackle made up at the 33-yard line.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll try to keep his footing. Manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
He'll try the right side this time. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. That is fielded at the 20. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. The Patriots offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. From the 35, it's first and 10. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard. So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll stick with him again. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down. Here's a third down and 4.
Third and 4.
Now they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. He'll look to throw. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 15 yards through the air. First down, New England.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, New England. The PAT, up and good. And the Pats will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So following the touchdown, Borregamas is back to send this one away. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Broncos offense ready to take over once again. They try to establish some tempo. Start this one with 1st and 10. Back to throw. Pass brought in by Ferguson. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Broncos first down.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. I don't think I was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
At the 40-yard line.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Now a give up the middle. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
Brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
That's another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Broncos.
He'll drop to throw. To the right side here. Pass is caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 23-yard line.
And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
At the 21-yard line. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag comes in. That might make this a 1st down. Here's a handoff to Bigsby. Good physical run. It'll wind up as a gain of 5.
Tackled at the 7-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That one's complete. It's Hank Bigsby. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got it at the 3. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs. And just as importantly, stop the clock. Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And he's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown Broncos. And now they'll go with the more popular of late analytics-driven decision. Down 8, going for 2. He'll try to do it with the screen. And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
The Patriots offense ready to see what they can do. And this game not quite in hand yet. Still, all 3 timeouts left for the defense, so they can't just kneel this one out. But one first down will essentially end the game.
At the 30-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a designed run. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
Back at the 27.
It is 3rd and long. Williams in motion. They'll drop to throw. That's right side and brought in by Williams. Patriots ready for the punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. That's fielded at about the 18. And it'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Back onto the field comes the Denver offense. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. Here's 2nd down and 3.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
And 3 yards to go.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. They're trying to pick this up for the run. And he is not going to get in. Stop on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is.
I don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative. That's a big missed opportunity.
Quick throw, taken in.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
And we'll mark them down just shy of the 40. Here's 1st down.
A gain of 10 yards.
He'll get up and clock it, and does it with just a little over 40 seconds to play. They'll throw out of the gun, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4. Throw to the sideline. Well done. And now the referee, looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
At the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll look to throw yet again. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. And the crowd a major factor now as we get to 3rd down. He'll let one go down the middle. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. incomplete. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
It's a turnover on downs.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it.
So, it's a win for the Patriots. It was a game.
Poses.